That last little piece of Italy is actually owned by them. And we don't have our CB against Greece yet. Because chat keeps on voting. Don't go after Greece. Build up southern Italy. Clearly it's more important. Yep, you just built up the Civil War faction. Chat always knows best. Where is their army? I mean, I know we spanked it a few times, but it's had some time to recover. Be gentle in your looting. These are Roman cities still, so no looting. There we go. Crossing has been forced. That's a large army. Wait. Are my engineers seriously going to win this fight? This is again against their legion. Although actually light infantry are good against archers, aren't they? No. They just have terrible combat ability. Yeah, the engineers won. Okay. Omen power, technology. So, if we go to the religious advances, we can see that we were going for population growth, like the bread stamp. Bread stamps were used as a means of identifying which bakery produced any given loaf. This allowed for the identification of quality and the management of food-spread diseases. Oracle of Delphi. Oracle of Delphi has been the rise and the fall of many legendary heroes. Ill tidings arrive from the Oracle with a messenger bearing news of bad times to come unless Rome is to get a new leader. The nobles of our society start looking at Gaius Junius Pertinax with skeptical eyes as the Oracle herself has said he is ill-befitting a leader. I mean, he did just preside over a massive civil war. We need to convince everyone the Oracle is wrong. We're doing this for the state. For stability. Martial advance. Because clearly that's what I need. More fightiness. So we've now got the blacksmith stuff. I think we're going to get the siege ramps. Decreases army attrition, increases siege ability, and decreases engineer costs. Like, we are really good at sieging stuff. The use of siege towers and battering rams was often rendered ineffective due to the adverse terrain. The practice of constructing great ramps of earth or rubble towards enemy fortifications allowed siege engines to pass unhindered. Am I seriously going to have to take every single province here? Because I can see that being annoying pretty quickly. actually gained a fair amount of war exhaustion from this. Because our ruler is not massively zealous. Huh, no they're not. Really? We have a map. Yep. Our maximum zeal between these two characters, 2. Alright then. Just completely destroying my economy because I'm having to repay for all of these colonia. That's really been the damage done here. It's not damage done through military means. It's the fact that I've had to replace all of the colonia. Tightening the strings, we lose 25% research for 2 years. I mean, actually, of all of the possible outcomes, that's probably the best. Because we are so far ahead in research. 10,000 troops there. The world look like? Oh, Carthage has grown at last. They finally took out Massilia. Okay, Carthage might actually be able to put up a fight. Vernia is having a civil war. Caritania is still doing okay. Macedon continues to grow. Egypt's actually lost some land to the Macedonians. Phrygia is back on the map. Seleucids are just hanging on. Parthia's not really changing. Morea is doing what Morea does. The big change here is Carthage. 3,700 against my 3,900. Carthage is once again a potential threat. I need to find where their army actually is, and then I can deal with it. There they are. Found them. Stack wiped. Yeah. Lego Mordred is kind of terrifying. And yes, that is the understatement of the year. Technology of some kind. That was civics. Get more tax income. Provincial cost, build time, tyranny, stability, corruption. Population capacity could be good. Bacon? There's actually a technology called bacon? Interesting. These are all trade modifiers now. The bulk of our money is still coming in from trade. I would quite like to increase the amount we're getting from taxes, to be honest. Ooh. Advanced mechanics. Build cost. Greek civil engineers use chain drives, lever systems, and piston mechanics in construction and practical applications, greatly simplifying the requirements of advanced engineering. Engineering. Affirmative. And then hopefully if I manage to beat this army, that'll be the end. Although I've just noticed that that is an army of just transports. 7 units of supply. Well, the loot should be good. Don't have a surplus of iron. I did all of that without my plus 10% bonus to infantry combat. Who's attacking me? Them? How are they getting here? Yeah, that was never really going to work, was it? Be honest. We'll have the main army chasing after you, because I don't know where you're trying to run to. And that makes me a little bit nervous, because they could potentially just try and siege something back again. Oh, random island number 3. Okay. Yep, it does look like I'm going to have to go for random island number 3. So let's grab these ships, sail over here and just pick some troops up and then do it. Then I guess we'll have to drop some troops over here as well, which will mean taking one of the ports. Which actually we can do with one of the big fleets. Stack wipe? Stack wipe. Still not giving up, so they must have another army out over here. Egyptian civil war just ended. Oratory advance. Technologies are still going up a lot. Let's see. Monthly influence could be nice. Do we want to try to go for dictatorship? I think I'm going to start making my way down this line just in case we decide to. Establishing connections with shady guilds and colleges working to do wet work for the right price. It is a sad but necessary state of affairs. Very sad. Shoring up defences. The Dens into the territory of Kosei have been feuding with their neighbours in Tarquini. As a result, the impressive fortified wall is being erected in Kosei, quite outdoing the efforts of their rival. As they say, conflict does drive innovation. And where exactly is this place? Province of Tuscia. Oh, it's a place that's already a fort. That's probably okay. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Enjoy! One of our biggest ports has now got a... Oh no, it's actually a big port. You know what? I would like you to be a big port, though. Let's make you into a level 3. Yeah, I know you can choose where you want the levies, the levy map mode. I don't mind that much. If I was a bit more worried about the war, then maybe I would do that. Right, you guys. Unfortunately, I can't select you all at once. That's really annoying. Oh, it's because one of the Mordred's forces isn't here. There we go, that grouped them. Conscript Italia. Embark the army. And while we're at war, I can't send people home, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would. So, you should be able, I think... Oh, you can't do a port assault because you need a mega marine. And the port raid requires a heavy ship. Yeah, okay. In that case, we will just grab the infantry and say, disembark! I don't know why I'm getting this much war exhaustion. Like, seriously, why is Oh, it's because the... It's because the levies are raised, but you can't disband the levies. That seems a little bit weird. Gaius Pertinax has got cancer. Oh dear. Oh, Sardinia was... Can't attack it because Sardinia's ours. In that case, is Malta actually ours? No, Malta definitely isn't. You jump on boats. You sail over here. Oh, 2,000 men over here. Apparently. Come on, people. You go there. Thank you. And you go and chase them to stop them running away and just sieging something back. And then after this, I'm going to have to find out what on earth they've got left. Like, how are they still in this fight? Seriously. There we go, finally! At long last, the brutal struggle within our own nation has come to a close. The remains of the armies once commanded by Tullius Claudius lie broken and demoralised, awaiting our judgment. Treason demands punishment, but let the soldiers live. We gain 16,000 manpower, which is a lot. Or kill them all, which increases provincial loyalty. We were having some provincial loyalty issues. I don't know if that's still a thing. Easy way to find out actually would be to go to here. No, provincial loyalty is actually pretty decent at the moment for some reason. So I'm going to say treason demands punishment, but let the soldiers live. Except for Tullius. Nobody is imprisoned, so I'm guessing we just automatically execute Tullius. Scorned families. The red... no, everyone. The blues, the reds, the greens. Alright, Praefectus Militarius. Agrippa Cassius. Not massively loyal. He's very good, though. All-rounder. You know what? You should be a governor. You should probably be the governor for Magna Graecia, actually. Well, actually, Tertius is pretty good, too. Loyalty's lacking a little. Oh man, you're garbage. Yeah, you definitely need to be replaced. One of these two. Okay, then how are the Scorned families looking? We still need 2 greens, a blue and a red. And the best Tribunus Plebis that we can have is a level 6 red. So we need 2 greens and a blue. Unfortunately, none of the top families are particularly good. Scipio, I guess, can take over for you. You're already a green. Oh, it's Legions. Legio Mordred is still all of those. And then Praefectus Militaris needs a person, and actually Numerius Claudius wants that position. He's already pretty good at the statesmanship, he's loyal, and he has level 9 military, so that's going to mean very good taxes, which is going to be useful for us. We can also send the levies home now. And we get another military tradition. And with that military tradition, we could declare a dictatorship. One, two, and then three. Let's make sure that our armies are home. Why did some of those conscripts not return home? .96 loyalty. I don't know why they didn't go home. Actually, let's do that the other way around. Let's send the big bulk of the fighting forces to Canusurium, which is one of our supply depots. Then the engineers can go to Intimania, which is in the mountains, but is also a supply depot. And I'm sending them to the mountains because that seems like more of a engineering training region. There are some ways to deal with uppity nobles who think too highly of themselves. Well, yes there are, but the problem with that is because we're a republic, it keeps on rotating who exactly hates us and who doesn't. If we had a bit more of a stable line of government where it's like, this is the dynasty and everyone else's relation to that dynasty matters, but in this we have 4 dynasties and we're constantly rotating between those 4, and the politics between those 4 dynasties keeps on shifting as well. It makes like the whole political axis of the Roman Empire really difficult to manage. Like there's basically no point to doing any of the political stuff for Rome, because it changes too often. You know what? We're going to do a poll. Going to make this a 2-minute vote, because this is an important choice. What's our future going to be, chat? Let me know. And while that's going down, we're going to send the armies home. We could also play around with... Oh, you know why? It's because... Deselect you, merge you. Actually, no, wait. The Hexers? They're mediums, aren't they? They are. Yeah, that's fine. Still 3 out of 4 and 3 out of 4. A yellow and a blue. Well, the blue might get happier. And then the other one would be governors. Like Illyria, we could give to a yellow or a blue because it's a much smaller governance. So Gaius Junius Pertinax could get that. That makes them happy. And then we just have the Greens. The Greens family just seems to be really small. They do have a very zealous person. He's already a researcher. Yeah, see, they've only actually got this one guy who's not working. Problem is they have one of the co-consoles, and the console and the co-console don't count.